In this video, we're going to talk about how to change a decimal to a fraction. So in the previous lessons, we talked about how to change a fraction to a decimal. So now we're going to do the opposite, or vice versa, of that objective. So, I have some steps here. I'm going to read through the steps and then we'll do the example. The first step is to verbalize the decimal. So in our example is 1 7/10. Some of you might already see the connection between verbalizing the decimal and simply writing the way you say the decimal the same way as you would say that fraction. Some of you might see that right away. So the first step is to verbalize the decimal. You're going to identify the place value of the digit farthest to the right. So to the farthest to the right is 7, and that place value is the tenths. That place value is going to be the denominator. The digits to the right of the decimal are considered the numerator. The digit to the left of the decimal is still the whole number. Just like in the decimal form, 1 is our whole number. That will stay as our whole number when we change it to a mixed fraction or a mixed number. And then finally, remember to put the fraction in simplest form, lowest terms. So we're going to connect what we learned about fractions in the past to this new topic. So let's go ahead and do it. We have our example of a decimal, which is 1 7/10. So the way I verbalize the decimal is the same way I write it as a fraction. 1 7/10. So I have my 1 as my whole number. My numerator is going to be in the 7. It's going to be a 7, just like with step 4. My denominator is going to be the place value farthest to the right. So what place value is this?
10.
Pardon me?
10.
So that is our denominator. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So those of you that really know how to verbalize decimals will do excellently with changing a decimal to a fraction. We do have to remember to put the answer in simplest form, lowest terms, but because 7 and 10 are in simplest form, lowest terms, we don't have to worry about that step with this example. So let's run through it real quick, one more time. You're going to verbalize the decimal, so I should hear a lot of talking today. You're going to identify the place value of the digit furthest to the right. The place value to the furthest to the right in our example is the tenths. That place value is considered the denominator. Since this is the tenths place value, 10 will be the denominator. The digits to the right of the decimal is the numerator. So we have a 7 to the right of that decimal. That's moved to our numerator. The digit to the left of the decimal is still the whole number. That whole number is not going to change. Remember, decimals and fractions are like brothers and sisters because they have the same value, but they're represented differently. Maybe a better example would be me. You know, I'm a mom, I'm a sister, I'm a wife, I'm a teacher, I'm a friend, but I'm still Jessie Pilkington. Same thing with fractions and decimals. They have the same value, but they're just called different. They have different forms. So the digit to the left of the decimal is still the whole number, and please remember to put the fraction in simplest form, lowest terms. Let's do some more examples together.